The Andrew Tate train. I think we might be the last podcast on the entire platform to not talk about him yet, but I have a funny story, and I felt like everyone was talking about him, and like, what more value add could we have to it? But my dad pulls through.
Is Jason a top G, a high value man?
Yeah. The other day, my dad comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey, I got a really good podcast you should listen to." And I'm like, "Okay." He loves podcasts, listens to podcasts more than anyone I ever know, except for he doesn't finish them because he'll start it and fall asleep. Like, he's probably already sleeping listening to this podcast right now. So I go, "Okay, what's it about?" And he goes, "This guy, I think he's the creator of the fans only thing with the women, and just makes a shitload of money. And he's like super into Bitcoin," because there's like a Bitcoin podcast, and more like financial versus everything else Andrew Tate's about. Mm-hmm. But knowing the guy and listening to the guy, I'm sure he was just saying the most out-of-pocket shit, even on a finance podcast, right? Women should not hold Bitcoin. They will lose their wallet keys, all this shit, right? And so I'm like, the founder of fans, are you talking about OnlyFans? Yeah, this guy, super worldly. He's like got all these different citizenships and thinks like Bitcoin's the future. I go, "You talking about Andrew Tate?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's him." And I'm like, "What'd you think of him?" Because he's so polarizing, right? And he goes, "I thought he had a lot of great points." I was like, "What podcast did you listen to him on?" And he told me like the finance podcast, and I was like, "What else did he say on it?" He was like, "Oh, he said a lot of out-of-pocket shit." But
as always.
But as for the Bitcoin side of things, I thought it was super interesting. And he was like, "Yeah, I think he's got a great point. He's got all these citizenships and he's bouncing all over." I'm like, "Dad, I think he has all these citizenships because he's like evading, like going to prison in a bunch of different countries."
Literally, dude.
I was just say, I can't believe you described Andrew Tate as worldly.
The dude is pretty worldly. I mean, he's like an American citizen, but yeah, he was born in America, but he lives in Romania and he's doing all these different things. But if you ask a bunch of different people, I think it's because he's like avoiding going to prison in certain places. Then again, I could be totally wrong. I have no idea.
So where did he get that accent?
That's the other thing.
It's just he has a weird accent that I've never heard anyone have ever.
I think that's like what happens when you have like such an opinion on the most
being a top G.
Most outlandish shit. You just start speaking that way. Like you form your own accent.
Mike, that could be.
Aren't you like a major Andrew Tate fan? You were, before he was getting so criticized, you said, "I think he's so smart and has all these good points." And I agree completely with everything he does and says.
CJ's like, you heard that in your dreams. No, I think he makes a lot of great points, but I think dude is a clown.
Yeah, 100%.
I just watched this like CoffeeZilla video, whatever. He outs him for his classic like get rich quick scheme, which so many people have done. And get rich quick scheme usually just involves getting more people in to teach other people to get rich quick, blah, blah, blah. But he has 101,000 monthly subscribers, right? At the time that he made this video, which wasn't long ago. And it's $50 a month.
Oh, he made it a month ago? Bro, I bet he's up way more now.
No, like just how much that just was his recent, his last month had 101,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I think he was bringing in like
$50 a month. That's like $5 million.
Yeah, $5 million a month just off of that.
Like, what a joke.
Dude's making cash.
He's making
no doubt
cash.
About that.
It's just funny because it's like he goes through the class and he's like, "Yep, this is just like any other one." They're basically, him and his brother will get on there and like clown you if you unsubscribe from this monthly subscription.
Oh, wow.
No joke. Yep. You're basically in jail. So you're in jail. You're going to be, if you try to resubscribe, we're not going to show you the information that you missed. And they're just like, it's just the wackest thing. I can't believe people sign up for it. Nonetheless, polarizing and entertaining. The dude is one of the most entertaining people in current events right now.
He is. I feel like when you're listening to him, it's like listening to a really like drunk guy at the bar. Like he's like, say drunk guy at the bar is just spewing off about something. And you're like, all right, man, yeah, I kind of agree. And then he'll hit one thing that is just completely false or not true or like out of line. And you go, okay. But you keep listening more and he goes, oh, yeah. Okay, I guess, well, you're not totally wrong about whatever you're spewing on about. And then I'll say another thing. And you're just like, ugh.
Or he'll say something really out of pocket like that, and then say something that's really obvious. I don't know, like, oh no, but I think women should still like. I believe in love and a relationship and all this, and then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, and then it like drags you back in, and then says something out of pocket again.
Ryan, you must really hate the guy because you seem to not like people with like strong opinions.
What?
That's a little broad.
Didn't you say like opinions mean nothing?
I could have. I say a lot of things, but I don't know. Bring me back to this moment of what you're trying to say before I say no.
I just feel like you don't like people that are like strongly opinionated on certain things.
I guess I don't like assholes.
Yeah, but like more.
That's
normally because people that are super strongly opinionated on one subject are wrong.
Okay, exactly. That's my point. You don't like people that are strongly opinionated or feel strongly about a certain subject.
Or I don't like people that are wrong. Like, okay, let's go.
I mean, wrong in your opinion.
No. I mean, no.
Why are they wrong then?
Let's say Buddy really loves Chevy. Okay, he's just a fucking Chevy guy. And
like
I
Evan.
don't dislike him
Chev.
for liking Chevy, because I do. But if he goes on and then he starts being like, Chevy is factually the best truck ever made on the planet, I'll be like, no, that's not true. And then I was kind of like, all right, this guy is clowning.
Okay,
I'm trying to get what you're.
But that's like what Andrew Tate would do. Like he would say like all these different facts that might not be like facts, but in his opinion, facts, and you would say those aren't facts. You're wrong.
Right. So
because he is wrong. I'm saying that I don't like when people are so delusional that they think they are right about everything.
Right. I don't know what we're getting. Like clearly, I don't think Ryan would like Andrew Tate.
Yeah, no, I don't think we'd be homies.
No, okay, so what is your opinion on him then?
I think he makes a lot of great points, but I think he's kind of a clown.
Like, I try to look at people like him like he's just an entertainer. He's just entertaining. He goes on the Nelk Boys podcast. It's entertaining. They love him. They love when he clowns on Steiny. Like, they just love all of it. And I'm like, this is entertaining. No more, no less. Like, the dude isn't like a mentor. I would never look up to guy as a mentor.
Well, he's got a massive cult following.
He does.
I'm sure we'll get shit on for even saying that because like
so does Danny Duncan, and I don't look up to him as a mentor. Obviously, he's not trying to be a mentor, but like cult following for sure.
I don't know, man. The way that he like persuades people into thinking that he's like
it's crazy.
He is the top G, like he is God, like in these people's eyes, like they are like delusional. He's like creating people that Ryan would just despise.
I'm a little confused where this is coming from. I'm down for an explanation. I'm just confused at where this is coming from.
I think the people he creates are just going to be a large group of idiots.
That's what I mean. He might have like semi-decent large fans. He might have semi-decent ways of going about it, but he will just create a bunch of assholes underneath him that have no moral compass or no compass at all in it, and they will just start to think they're right about everything and just go off and be douchebags. I don't know why you're looking at me and laughing at this.
I don't.
Like,
and
I'm so confused at how.
I agree.
Well, I kind of got our point across. I'm surprised that like CJ doesn't have more to say about him. For right when he started popping off, I thought you would be in love with him.
You thought I would like him?
I did. I genuinely did.
Yeah, like all the things he says about like women.
What?
No, that's not particularly why. But yeah, I thought you'd be very enthralled with Andrew Tate. But I was wrong.
Honestly,
Clearly.
I had a hard time paying attention to the Nelk podcast with him. I just thought it was kind of boring.
I didn't even watch it.
I don't know. I guess I can appreciate someone who's standing their ground when everyone's going against him. But otherwise, I just thought, and I agree with Ryan. You had a couple pretty decent like points that we were like, okay, that's basic logic.
Right.
Or but then he would say shit, and I was just like, dude, like you just lost everything that you were just saying. And
yeah,
I don't know. I think that he's just a clown, like you guys were saying. Obviously, he's done really well for himself, but it seems like he's just scammed a bunch of people out of money. The people that look up to him are just like loser wannabe versions of him. Like they're never ever gonna actually make a shit ton of money following his advice,
right?
Or like be what they want to be. Like they're just a follower.
What I worry about is that, aka all the the people he's trying to mentor, or the followers, they're like, what if they turn into an exact version of him?
No possible way.
No, but I'm saying copy everything he says as
His
far
persona.
as mindset, his persona, without the money and the clout, and
Bro.
you know, that's bad, dude. People are just gonna be assholes.
That's
that
what I
don't even
mean.
have money.
Yeah,
like,
the world would be a very, very bad place.
Can you imagine the guy working at the gas station has that
Andrew
persona
Tate,
and that fucking attitude? You'd
Yeah,
just be
just
like, dude, every person you ran into would be so frustrating.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm trying to get you to say that though. I did how much you hate. Whatever. Never mind.